in The Shining. And 2 ghost twins are going to meet me at the end of the hallway. I cannot wait to get out of here. I will never, ever, ever, ever do this again. I am so scared. I'm so scared. I feel like something could just pop out at any given moment and scare the crap out of me. Oh God, never again. Alright, well, here we are. It doesn't look completely horrible, but I'm still alone in New Jersey. Make sure nobody's creeping out in here. Okay. I already am feeling high anxiety, anxious, guilty. I'm not having a good range of emotions here because I'm by myself. This is like an all new level. I don't know if it's because we have a dog now and I know she misses me and I miss her. I don't know if it's because I booked a spontaneous Disney trip when I literally was just there in January and we're getting married. So there's that whole other aspect. However, I don't want to already be feeling those and then on top of it feel unsafe, you know? I'm by myself, single female. I was in New York, now I'm in New Jersey, like right over the bridge. Maybe I shouldn't be saying it that loud because someone next door could be hearing me, but yeah, I don't feel safe at all. Thank God I got here so far safely. I had planned to walk to Starbucks in the morning. It was only like a 4-minute walk, but just seeing the area, this is literally on the side of a highway. It's ridiculous. Like, it's on the side of a highway. I'm pretty sure I've seen this Super 8 like driving in distance, like if I was on like the bus or something, or we were driving to the city or whatever. I'm pretty sure I've seen the Super 8 in the distance. I'm like, I would never stay there. Like, it's on the side of a highway. Super 8s are sketchy, and lo and behold, here I am. So I am not walking to Starbucks, not in this area. There's a hair on the bed. That's great. I'm just gonna go to the airport. I will feel 1,000% safer at the airport than I would in this motel, in this area. I'm leaving first thing in the morning. I don't care if I'm at the airport for 3 hours. I would rather be there than be here. I'm leaving literally as soon as I can. I was planning on leaving at 7. I'll probably leave at 6. Like, I just want to get I want out. I want to get here. I would leave now if I could, but I just spent money to sleep here, and they charge a lot for one night. It's absolutely ridiculous. They charged like about $150, which is insane. It was supposed to be less than that. I think then they added like more fees. Then there's a $100 non-refundable. There's a $100 refundable security deposit. I just have to make sure like I don't smoke in here. So, oh my God, I am going to just kind of settle in, try to get comfortable. I'm gonna settle in. I'm gonna eat my Arby's. I'm gonna try. I wish it was later. I wish it was like 11 so that I could just sleep. But it's like, I think maybe 9 or 9:30. It's not that late at all. I'm scared, y'all. Wish me luck. What are you massaging an old man for? I'm gonna pop in here really quick and just say I think I'm psychic. I've said this a couple of times to Christian before. I really think I'm psychic. Or I just channel things without realizing it. I literally thought about a scene in this episode. I wasn't sure. I knew which episode it was, but I didn't know like what else was going on in the episode. First of all, every time I stay off site when I go to Disney and I watch TV, Friends is always on. It's crazy. But I was thinking about when Monica and Chandler got engaged, and Monica wanted to spend Chandler's money, like all of Chandler's money on the wedding because her family didn't have any more money for the wedding. And Chandler was like, yeah, you know, we'll just have like a expensive wedding, but like a simple life. And he was telling her all these things like, oh, I want a boy and a girl, and I want to live outside the city to teach them to ride bikes and blah, blah, blah. And Monica was like, I don't want to spend all your money on the wedding. I want like a simple wedding, and I want like a really good marriage or whatever. And I was literally thinking about that today while I was washing dishes, because, you know, that kind of reflects how I feel. Like, we are spending a good portion of money on the wedding, but in comparison to how much other people spend on their wedding, especially in New York, we're having a budget wedding so that we can have a really nice life. That was just a very deep retrospective like conversation I had, but it's just so cool. I was thinking about that today, and it's on TV now. I feel less anxious, which is good. I feel a little bit better. It's quiet here. I haven't seen anything weird yet. I do not want to climb into like the sheets here. I don't have my own blanket. I'm gonna just try to take a cat nap and and wake up as soon as I can to leave. But it is 9:30. When I vlogged last time and I said it was like 9 or 9:30, it was only like 8:30. So anyway, I'm just here with my Arby's. I'm watching Friends and The Office, kind of like interchangeably. So I'll see you guys in the morning. I'm gonna be in Disney World by this time tomorrow night, and I'm getting a little bit more excited. I just have to calm down, so I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, May 18th. That means it's Disney travel day, finally. I don't think I even said my whole like kind of introduction in this video at all. So hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lanice. I post travel, Disney, and lifestyle content. So if that's your vibe, click subscribe. Yesterday turned into like a bit of a whirlwind travel night. My anxiety was just kind of like steadily increasing. By the end of the night, it did definitely decrease, and I slept for about like maybe 4 or 5 hours, which is pretty good for the night before travel day for me. But yeah, I am still in the motel. This area, I still don't feel safe. I think I told you guys yesterday I plan to go to Starbucks this morning so I can just, you know, chill out a little bit, get some breakfast. It's a 4-minute walk from the motel. I'm not doing that. I don't want to navigate. I don't know how to get there. I've never been in this area. So I don't want to navigate the maps while walking with like my backpack and my suitcase. I obviously look like a tourist, like I don't belong. I just want to be safe and accounted for. I just want to get to the airport. Honestly, that's where I'll feel safest. Christian would disagree because he feels he's afraid of flying. But anyway, the plan was to take an Uber or a Lyft from the bus terminal in New York City to the motel. The motel is at like it's in North New Jersey. It's at the tip, so it's like right before the bridge. I don't know which bridge, but it's before a bridge to cross over into New York City. And because of that, taxis, they charge you an arm and a leg. Uber was charging $37. Lyft was charging like $41. I could not find this Uber guy. Like he kept going further and further away. I don't know what he was doing. I canceled him and I had to take a taxi. And they were like, oh, you know, we can't do it for 40 or less than 40 because the toll is 25 and we need tips and all this stuff. So I was like, I need someone to just take me to this motel because I am tired and I just want to be safe. I don't want to be in Times Square right now with all this stuff. Someone took me for $50, 10 more than I wanted, but whatever. But he was like, make sure you give me tips. I'm like, okay, like, and then I was getting out of the taxi. He was like, okay, I said, I'm going to pay by card. He was like, oh, you're going to pay by card? Don't you have cash? And I'm like, I do, but I don't have a lot of cash because he was asking for $50 in cash. And I was like, that's pretty much all my money. Like, no, I'm not doing that. That's all like my cash money. Because I just carry like, I never carry cash. And if I do, it's like a little bit for like tips or, you know, just little things. So we were just kind of going back and forth with that. And he was like, yeah, but like they charge tax on, like if you use a car, like they charge sales tax. I was like, I don't care. Like, I know it's going to be a lot more, but like, I'm not giving you all of my cash. Like before even going to Florida, you know what I mean? Like, no, that money is for Florida. So I paid on my card.
instead of 50, it was 57 plus tip. So instead of like what, a 40 something dollar ride, it ended up being like a $70 ride, which was very annoying. But I got here safe. The staff in the motel was really nice. The motel room ended up not being like gross, you know. I still feel a little skeeved out, but like it was fine. I did end up going under the covers because it was a little cold and I didn't have a blanket or anything. I slept in my hoodie. It was fine, but it was actually pretty comfortable, so it was fine. That's when my anxiety decreased a little. I was in bed, I was watching Friends in The Office, I was like flipping back and forth, I was having little Arby's, I was talking to Christian. It was a little better. Now it's about like 7:15 in the morning. I'm still gonna leave just like kind of right now. I could have left at 8 o'clock since I'm not doing Starbucks, but I feel better if I would just leave right now, head to the airport, especially because like I have to get an Uber or something to come up here because this motel is like on the side of a highway. It's ridiculous. So I don't know. I'm gonna check in with you guys a little bit later. I have to figure out how I'm getting to the airport, so wish me luck. So I don't know if I updated you about the traveling fiasco I had this morning, but when I checked out of the motel, I ordered a Lyft because they were showing just like a little less, you know, like more affordable than Uber at the time. Not by a lot, but you know, every dollar helps. Uber was like 80 and like $81 and Lyft was like 78. So I went with Lyft. Lyft was taking forever. It kept saying like 7 minutes for like 5 minutes. So I got the Uber because their price stayed the same and they were taking forever as well. So luckily, and I didn't know this, but my motel has a shuttle that picks you up and takes you into New York City, into like the main bus terminal where I arrived yesterday. So they charged $4 for the shuttle. Great. And then once I got to the terminal, I had to get another rideshare service to LaGuardia Airport. So that ended up being $60. So with the cancellation fees and tips and everything, I think I ended up getting here for maybe like $80. Maybe a little under, maybe a little over, but like $80. So that was great. I'm just happy that it's over and done with. I was very anxious getting to this point, and now that I'm here, I'm definitely getting more excited. My money is not where I want it to be, but that's okay. That's okay. We might just have to make this a budget vacation, and that's completely fine. All the money that I had, I wanted it to go to food anyway, and I don't think I can even really stomach a lot of food. Like I always say, I'm gonna eat this, I'm gonna drink that, and then it never happens. So, all right, I'm going to my gate. I'll catch up with you in just a bit. I tried avoiding baggage claim, but the flight is full, so I'm nervous. They better not lose my bag, I swear. My carry-on was unwillingly checked. So we're on our way to baggage claim, but I'm here. The green carpet. right, let's go to baggage claim. I keep taking pictures and videos. Let's get my suitcase. All right, everyone, so I do have my bag. I'm so glad. I was really nervous about like lost baggage. That's why I don't like to check my bag, but it got here safe and sound. It was actually waiting for me off the belt because it took me a long time to get off the plane. I was, you know, sat all the way in the bag, and you know how deboarding takes. It takes a long time. But I'm here. I think it's like just about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I think check-in in the hotel doesn't start until about 4 o'clock. So I think by the time we get there and I kind of walk around the hotel and everything, I should be able to be checked in and everything. I am waiting for my Uber. It's about a couple minutes away. But I just wanted to quickly like update you guys on some things. I'm kind of tucked away in a corner here. No one's around me. So the shuttle from the motel that I stayed at last night, it went, you know, from the motel to Port Authority, which is the bus terminal in New York City. It's like a main bus terminal. That shuttle, like, it was a godsend because it was $4 to get me back into the city because I stayed in northern New Jersey. So that was great. I'm glad I had the cash, and everyone was really friendly. The shuttle came like every 15 minutes or so, so it was really great timing. But it operated like a bus. Like, there was multiple stops. There was like a red light every 10 seconds, it felt like. So it did take a while, but I mean, I anticipated getting to the airport an hour before boarding, and I did just that. So that was great. There was like some BO on the shuttle. Not that that's like anything, you know, a small detail, but it was like an uncomfortable ride. When I got to the airport, I had my boarding pass on my phone, but I always like to print one too, because there was this one time where for whatever reason the pass on my phone wasn't working and I had to go all the way back to reprint one. It was ridiculous. So I always print an extra copy. I had my boarding pass. I was ready and walking to the gate or security, and this person stopped me. He was like, oh, do you have TCA pre-check or do you have clear? Which I guess is also kind of like TCA pre-check. It's a program that expedites security for you. So your security time is a lot faster. You're skipping the long line. I don't have one. I was thinking of investing one, not on this trip though, but they started me on a free trial for clear. So security, including like signing up for clear and getting through and everything, took about 10 minutes, which was great. It didn't look too crowded, but the line was still pretty long, so I saved a lot of time, I think. And they did have to scan my bag twice. They didn't open it or check it or anything, but they scanned it twice. But all in all, security was great. The last thing I wanted to update you guys on was the actual flight. Most of all, it was great. I watched some movies. I had the window seat, which I love. I was sat all the way in the back, which I don't like, but it was great overall. Landing is always my favorite part because I'm like, the hard part's over. We're descending, we're landing, we're getting on the ground. Landing was ridiculous. We were going to land on the strip, and for some reason they had to do like another try of it. They like rerouted or something, which was very scary for me. And when we were descending and going through the clouds, that was the worst. Like, I thought like the oxygen masks were gonna come down. The lady next to me like grabbed my hand, which that's scary for me. Like, it was really rough landing, but I'm just so glad that we're here. But my Uber is here, I think, so I'm going to check in with you at the hotel. We're here. All right, guys, I finally made it to the room. I'm gonna update you on absolutely everything, but I just had to stop and be in the presence of this cute little pond. All right, let's go inside. All right, this is it. Okay. Oh no, I love it. Ooh, where's the light? Got a microwave. Have a mini fridge. And the bathroom, they didn't put the mat back down, but everything looks good so far. I actually probably will need this, but that means waking up a lot earlier. Lots of storage space. And yeah, that's it. Yes, I'm here. Oh my God. So much to say. So it's 4 o'clock now, close to 4 o'clock. I haven't eaten anything but one tiny little protein bar. So I am hungry. That's the first forethought that I have. I had a headache. It's not there anymore, but the longer I don't eat, I'm sure the headache will come back. My nail is popping off already, so that's great. Here's what happened. So I checked in. They were gracious enough to check me in 30 minutes early. I was supposed to then, after check-in, go to this guy at a podium. He was like, oh, he'll give you a welcome packet. I didn't really want one, but I went there. And of course, I got sucked in to doing one of those like stupid presentations. I think like maybe for like a timeshare or whatever, but they give you $100 gift card if you go. Like, you don't have to buy anything, obviously. There's a $20 hold that you have to pay, but it's refundable after the presentation, and then they give you the $100 gift card. Then they can either drop me back here at the hotel, or they could take me to any park I want to go to. So what I did was, tomorrow was supposed to be a pool morning, because I didn't think I was going to go to the pool today. I still haven't seen the pool, so I don't know. But tomorrow morning was supposed to be kind of pool and chill. I instead am going to the presentation tomorrow because I want $100. That's going to take me a little bit further than I am going to be able to take myself. So I want $100, okay? I can get souvenirs with that. I could go to Flower and Garden Festival with that. Like, I want it. So the presentation is at 8:15 tomorrow morning, and then it's an hour and a half. So what, I'll be done by like 9:45, and then hopefully I'm in Epcot by 10:30 or whatever, like 10:45, I don't know. But that was the plan anyway, was to get to Epcot before 11 in the morning, because Brunch Cot, which is one of the food booths at the festival that just serves brunch, that was going to be my first meal of the day, and they open at 11 in the morning. So that is fine, because I was not planning on going to Epcot first thing in the morning anyway. So I'm hoping this works out. I don't want to do the presentation. I don't want to be like pressured into doing anything, but $100 is $100. That's how much it costs for me to do a presentation. So that's fine. I do have to, wake up earlier than I wanted to, but that's completely fine. I feel very relaxed right now. I feel like slowing down. I don't feel like going crazy. Like, my initial thought was like, I'm going to go right to Animal Kingdom, like right away. I think I'm still going to go, but right now my focus is to walk around the hotel. I'm going to change, of course. Walk around to the hotel, do a little grounds tour for you guys. And then there's a plaza that's walkable. I either might get something really quick to eat in the hotel, and then walk over to the plaza, and they have a Disney gift shop. I'll see what's in there. When I assess the pool, I'll see what that's like. I don't know. I also lost my way coming to my room. I could not find my room. My room is very far from the lobby. It's not great. It's not a great location. So I don't know if I would see the pool and then want to come all the way back up here. Should I put my bathing suit on? I don't know. So these are things I have to figure out. The video's not over. I don't think the video's too long right now, but I think we're just gonna kind of figure out what we're doing, and I'll show you the hotel, what it looks like on the outside, because it's beautiful. I was very hesitant and very anxious because things look different sometimes, online versus in person. I've stayed at Rosen in Shingle Creek's location, which was gorgeous. So I had high hopes for this location, but then I saw a live vlog and it didn't really look great, but this is absolutely beautiful and I can't wait to show you guys. So let me get into that. All right, so this is what I'm wearing. I have my Mickey hat, my belt bag, my Walmart Mickey shirt that I got for $2. I'm still reeling about that. I got some biker shorts and I got white sneakers on, and I am bringing my umbrella because of course it's Florida and it's supposed to rain. I have my snap bracelet on, so pretty, and I've got my Marvel infinity stone ring on and my Etsy Mickey ring, and I have this beautiful rainbow Mickey bracelet from Bobble Bar, and I do have my DIY charm bracelet, but it's very hard to get on by myself, so I'm gonna honestly ask someone at the front desk to help me. Hopefully they'll do it, and they won't be annoyed. But let's finally head out. So this is one of the beautiful pathways at the hotel, and I see the pool. Let's go take a look. Let's see here. Now there are kids here, so I don't really want to film. Okay, so I'm glad I did that. I'm glad I scoped out the pool. That is the second pool back there. There's another main one on the other side of the resort. So it looks good. There was just, you know, some kids there, so I didn't want to film or anything, but it looked like a good pool. I'm not going in right now. I'm all dressed up. I'm ready to go to the Disney bubble. But yeah, this is like a lounge area. Nobody's here. So I think I'm gonna hit the pool since I can't do it tomorrow morning and I'm not gonna be there at night. If I feel like it, I'll do it Saturday morning. But I want it to be a Magic Kingdom early, so I don't know, but the pool looks nice. So this is really, really nice. I mean, obviously an upgrade from where I stayed yesterday. Could have been worse. And they've got a restaurant right through there. It is a buffet, and these are the times. So dinner's not available right now. It's available at 5:30. They've got a video arcade, and they've got a little gift shop. This is cool, so you can pop in here, get some breakfast items or some lunch if you wanted. I should actually find out the hours here, because if I can come here at like 11 o'clock at night, that would be... We sell alcohol too, which is always great. This is cute. So I'm not seeing any like clothes that I want, which is great because I don't want to spend my money just yet, but this is cute. It's only $19. They also have a bar and grill here, and you can dine in or carry out, which is really nice. But that also begins at 5:30. So because it's like a little after 4:30 now, we're headed to Animal Kingdom. Let's go. I decided since it was like 4:30, none of the food in the hotel opens till 5:30 for dinner. And I'm dressed, you know, I didn't want to go in the pool right now. And I'm hungry. I think it's just time to go to Animal Kingdom, so I'm very excited. I cannot believe I'm gonna be in a Disney park in less than like an hour. So I'm gonna call my Uber. Thank you guys so much for watching this travel day. It really wasn't bad compared to last time. There was some like hectic moments, but honestly, it really could have gone worse. I'm really grateful. There's also, like I said earlier, a plaza around here, walkable, that had like a Disney outlet store and some food, but it's a 10-minute walk. I just don't feel like walking. I just want to get my Uber and get to Animal Kingdom, so that'll be next video. So if you're interested in watching that, don't forget to click subscribe, and if you enjoyed this travel vlog, please let me know by giving it a big thumbs up. I tried to make it somewhat entertaining. I don't know how I came out, but we're here, and that's the most important thing. So I will catch up with you for the rest of the vlog series. I'll see you then.